What's up, fellow South Park fans? I am Ryan McCaffrey from IGN's Xbox team. Joining me is IGN tech editor Nick Vargas. We have seen every episode of South Park. We love this show.
We've seen them all
to death. And we have...
We could do a 30-minute rewind.
Yeah,
theater.
We could. In fact, maybe one exists on the cutting room floor already that you'll never see. But in any case, the South Park role-playing game coming this spring. It's been delayed, which is unfortunate. It was supposed to be out in early March, which would have coincided with the new episodes.
And my birthday.
And your birthday. God, it's like Matt and Trey hate you, dude.
I think
like,
that's probably
you know
what it is.
We're not giving you our game for your birthday. But in any case, so South Park The Stick of Truth, I'm really excited about this game because it's like the ultimate realization of what a South Park game could be in my brain. It's not like some platformer or some kart racing game. Like it is a South Park role-playing game written by Matt and Trey, voiced by Matt and Trey. This is gameplay, by the way. This is 100% gameplay. Looks exactly dead on like the show. You play the new kid, guy on the left here, who you can totally customize. We just see a regular dark-haired boy. Of course, Cartman at the door with Butters. And it's simple. We saw it at E3, so we're seeing a new gameplay trailer here, and it's simple Paper Mario style 2D, well, of course 2D, but simple Paper Mario style turn-based RPG combat, which we're going to see a lot of over the course of this trailer. So here, so Nick, remind me again, what's the basic gist of the game? Like, what is the setup for this?
It looks as if they're just having sort of like a fantasy battle against elves, and so we have sort of all of our main characters are on this team, and all of the others are on the elf team.
There's Clyde on the right in the armory. Cartman's cat is the horse in the stables. And Kenny in the back in the blonde wig, hanging out dressed as a princess near the Koopa Keep castle. I wonder if is that a little Mario nod right there?
I think it has to be, right?
There you see our new kid on the left there. Looks like he's playing. That might be. We're going to be introduced to the character classes here in a second. But I wonder, is that maybe just the basic warrior class?
That looks like warrior to me.
And you can see, so it's some basic attacks. Butters throwing a hammer at a poor kid with cats. They look like feral cats wandering outside. Is that the Sheedy Walk back there?
I think it is.
In the background, fighting in front of that. And here's Cartman's attack. Yeah.
Well, now
farting
you know
fire.
The Inferno.
He is the spellcaster. Fire goes back into his ass. The power of rewind theater, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. We're in school.
Yeah.
But things look bad.
Things have not gone according to plan. Now, the question is whether this is all a result of this fantasy war that the kids are having, sort of like Community in the paintball episode, or if this is like an actual like plot device, like something actually bad happened.
Something worse going on, yeah.
So there's our warrior.
And notice so Sparky!
Sparky is back.
On the right, Stan's gay dog. Bit of trivia for you, Nick. Remember he was in one of the very first episodes of the show in season 1. Do you remember who voiced Sparky?
He was voiced by George Clooney.
You're correct, sir. Good memory. Good memory. Also, real quick, notice who else is in this. The Christmas Critters.
This is absolutely, Imagination
They were in
Land.
2 classic episodes. Of course, the Christmas Critters episode where Cartman is telling his tale of the demon spawn being born to Kyle, and Kyle gets AIDS and dies.
Ta-da!
And
Merry
then
Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, the Imagination Line episode where the Christmas Critters, they cause a lot of pain to Kurt Russell and his crew in that Stargate parody. They're raping us! Oh, God! Yeah. Look it up if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. Well worth your time.
Kyle, got a paladin. Butters?
Princess.
Kenny, who does he look like here?
He looks like he is wearing a Zelda dress to me.
Doesn't it? A little nod to the classic Princess Zelda. And crab people in the back, but Kyle's not calling himself the Haiju elf. That must be
This is classic Cartman here. Couldn't be the Jewish high elf. Couldn't just be the high elf. He's going to interject that word right in the middle.
Yeah.
High Jew elf.
Make it as disparaging as possible. Right in this scene, we have the goth kids on the right. And look, our friend, there's Jimmy on the left, in the middle there on the paper hat. Yeah. Our new kid in the middle right. Cartman as the spellcaster. So real quick, let's take a look at a couple quick things. Gameplay-wise, so again, we said it's a turn-based RPG. So you take turns doing attacks or summons or what have you. Right here, I think this flare, firecracker or whatever it actually is a, I'm guessing this blinds the group of enemies you're fighting, or at least one of them, for a turn, so that you get an extra turn to attack.
It's a good guess.
And then here, which class?
This has to be High Jew Elf.
Yeah, he's doing a spell as well there. Now, real quick here, going through some caves.
Yeah, I think we're seeing 2 collectibles too right here.
Oh yeah, the Terrence and Phillip lunchbox and the Terrence and Phillip backpack. Because we're gonna see as the trailer goes on, we see more of these hiding around. I'm sure there will be Xbox 360 achievements or PS3 trophies tied to these.
And just for watching this, now you're going to know where a couple of them are.
That's true. There's a crab person we're about to fight.
What we do here now?
Peeing in the pool of vision. So that's one of your enemies. That's the elf. So apparently at some point they get into your stronghold. Yeah, because that's Cartman's. That's your base. Notice I love here this weapon that you as a new kid are wielding.
Not just a stop sign or a do not enter sign.
A battle axe. Notice it cut into the shape of a battle axe. Love it. Good times with weapons. Remember that episode?
Famous episode.
That did it done in the anime style. Well worth tracking down and watching.
Still got the hammer.
And that's what part of what makes this game so great. It's like there's so much fan service that seems to be crammed into this. We're seeing references to episodes that are 10 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, Sparky we haven't seen in forever. We're going to see some other friends in a little bit. Now, right here, you and I were talking about this one before we came on the air to record this. So another collectible over on the left. But what do you think of this section? Is this just you going from one area of town to another via the underground? Because, in case you haven't heard, if you didn't see our Rewind Theater from after E3 6 months ago, which we wouldn't hold against you, the whole town's been mapped out by Matt and Trey. Like, they actually sat down and laid out the topography of it.
Which, if you can believe, is the first time they have ever done that.
First time they've ever done that.
Yeah, and so my guess right now is you're seeing only one character, so I don't think you're going to get into a lot of turn-based stuff. This has got to be either a puzzle or a platforming section. And my guess is platforming, because as you see, you go back, you see these yellow pipes, they stop spewing liquid, which I would imagine is harmful.
Yeah,
and you'll have to.
You probably have to, time your movement through there. That's a great observation. Here's Jesus coming in, and he's got his M16, which of course that's the classic Christmas episode Red Sleigh Down, where they go to Iraq to rescue Santa, whose sleigh has gone down in the middle of Iraq.
Now we're gonna earn that age gate.
Oh yeah, so Mr. Slave.
Super move here, as made famous by Paris Hilton's episode.
Yeah, let's just cut right to it because we are age gated. We can say whatever we want. He is taking your target rectally.
Yeah.
In their entirety.
And absorbed. I don't think you can survive this move. I think this is a one and done.
So you think it's like you really have to build up your battle meter or whatever the equivalent in the game is going to be.
Death.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to bust this out, so to speak, in every battle. Right here, Sparky in action again. Are those Mongolians?
They do look like it, yep.
Yeah. On that note, the
City Walk guy.
He's got to be friend or foe, you think?
I'm thinking boss battle.
Boss battle?
Yeah.
Good call. I think you're probably right on that, because look at him. He's dressed to the nines, ready for battle.
Dressed to the nines.
You mentioned them, I think we mentioned them earlier, but...
Vamps.
The Vamps, the Vampire Kids. Even emblazoned on the shirt.
Yeah, and a great move about to happen here. We got a car battery and a puddle.
And leads, 2 leads.
Oh.
I wonder if it's scene specific because it's raining with the puddle. Here we see another battle against the elves. What does it say about video games when That's not even the biggest dildo I've ever seen in a game. Or it's not even
close.
Not even close. Play Saints Row the Third, people.
Yeah, this is probably like a distant third or something.
Well, I like she looks like she's blowing bubbles over there for her attack, that hippie on the right. Which class is this?
This has got to be the Haiju Elf. He is spinning a dreidel.
Spinning a dreidel.
Super move.
Speaking of super moves, Mr. Hanky, another character we haven't seen in a long time, summoning a wave of shit. I love the reference here as well.
Yeah, we are looking at Fantasia right here.
Sorcerer's Apprentice, yes. Howdy-ho! Wendy on the left, new kid, the Star Trek kid, and then Jimmy, Stan, and it looks like some goth kids behind there. I don't know what Cartman's sitting on. Is that a dog?
I don't know.
Now, one other quick point about this. Do you think this might be the very end of the game? Because he's giving the big speech, like Braveheart style.
Right.
To everyone assembled. And then look at the back. There's a huge, like, fortress.
Yeah, that fortress looks pretty scary. And plus, we have torches up there, which torches are always an indication of
and the ominous purple clouds.
Yeah.
So this could be the end of the game.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. More great old school references. We are the Underpants Gnomes, Nick. We're in the game too.
Yeah, and so we're seeing all sorts of...
Well, this is phase 1, Nick. Right here. Collect underpants.
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase 3.
Profit. Yes. Maybe the rich neighborhood.
It
we
looks
saw
like
on the map at the very, very beginning here. We get a gated wall. we got to go back to this one real quick. We got some quick things, just quick cuts. So Mr. Slave in a very, well, I would say compromising position, except he seems like he's quite there voluntarily.
Yes.
But notice where he is. What's
Big
that on the
Gay Al's house.
Big Gay Al's house, BGA. So another old reference, another old school South Park reference. Big Gay Al looks like he's going to make an appearance in this game. Randy!
Randy's back.
Randy!
And as you can see, school is not looking good.
No. Bullet holes and fallen concrete, and Mr. Garrison's in bad shape. I hope Randy is in it for more than 5 seconds.
Me too.
Everybody loves Randy.
Hopefully a mentor of sorts.
Now, this one's easy to skip over. That looks like Martin Sheen.
Looks a lot like
Martin Sheen. And there's some weird alien contraption in the background.
Yeah,
guys in hazmat suits.
This is quite obviously our sort of like a secret United States service for alien protection. Probably have a weird acronym for a name.
Yeah, I would suspect so. I wonder if this is towards the end of the game at all, because shit looks like it's gotten real at this point, does it not?
It does. It looks like it.
And that is, we come to our title screen, and then, well, aliens there. So that goes back to the Martin Sheen scene with the big alien-looking thing in the background. So, which makes perfect sense. So, what do you think? I mean, I am now more psyched than ever for this. I don't know about you. There's the alien bit we were looking at before.
Yeah, it just looks so good. It's hard to differentiate this. It's impossible to differentiate this from the show. It looks so close.
Yeah, it's dead on. I love it. And quickly here, one last thing. Better with Kinect sensor.
Yeah, very bizarre.
Voice commands, maybe?
Speaking
your dialogue, perhaps? Although
scream profanities.
Maybe. We'll see. But, well, I'm psyched for this. It's coming when it's coming. Sometime after March. We know they delayed it a month or two. I can't wait. For all of your South Park, the Stick of Truth needs, whims, and desires, you're already in the right place. IGN.